what is this? The Cybrex Central Nexus has been found. It would seem that the Cybrex re-evaluated the Galactic Crusade against organic life at some point during its 17th year. Whether this change was prompted by losses on a battlefield or an ideological shift in their networked consciousness, we may never know. But for whatever reason, the Cybrex decided to halt their campaign. They began a slow withdrawal that lasted for nearly a century until they eventually vanished completely. We now know that they retreated to this system, where they had constructed a massive ring world designed to house their entire civilization. They isolated themselves here for several millennia until an independent explorer chanced upon their system and spread its location to the rest of the galaxy. The news that the dreaded Cybrex had been found again prompted several neighboring powers to organize a massive military expedition which bombarded the Cybrex Rin world into rubble. Strangely, the Cybrex seem to have offered no resistance whatsoever. Fascinating. Unity gained just short of 10,000, wow. Engineering research gained 500, engine credits gained 2,000, ends the Cybrex home system event chain. Okay, let's reap the rewards of this then. So we've got this to pick. I can increase my leader lifespan, which I wouldn't be surprised I got some dying pretty soon, so I might want to go for that. Wonder if we got enough for more than one. I want to get to that very soon because Paradise Dome is excellent building, gives more unity. So I think I'll go for that one first. To be honest, I don't care if my leaders die all that much because they're not psionic yet. I think some of them can turn into psionic though, even once you've hired them. But yeah, I'll go for that. And yeah, actually we are pretty far into the progress to get the next one because of that. Now, question is, what can I do with this system, I guess? So, I'm going to complete the survey on it. I think when we get the mega structure tech, I may be able to make use out of it. And of course the Dyson sphere, which I also found at some point. I think well, because the main focus of the next DLC is going to be robot consciousness empires that you can play yourself. Yeah, the Cybrex mission might be a bit different in future, but yeah, who knows? It's definitely a really good precursor quest. I think it's the only precursor quest I've ever completed as well, actually. Scientists, so I've done it twice now. Right, scientists gained a level, and yeah, that's good, of course. Let's keep on going. That's done, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I really need to clear tiles or anything. Yeah, so let's hand that over now. I'm going to hand it over to this system. So NAF Ivamel, which I could do a better name for. Let's manage sector. I'm going to add that. And yeah, that allows me to add that. I don't really like adding bits to sectors that you don't absolutely have to, because I believe you can only get 75% of the resources, at least energy and minerals, back from the sectors. And yeah, if you add a ton of these to sectors, you're going to be reducing your income in effect, if that is the case. So I won't be adding like well, that sector I'll never need to add, hopefully, and lots of others. But I do need to add the system sectors with planets in, of course. So I'm going to add that now, since it's done. And that also should allow me to add that coming up, which is complete to my knowledge as well. I need to get a colony ship out. That means another one, which I kind of forgotten about. So where do I Well, I started terraforming there, didn't I? I wouldn't mind colonizing there, actually. Where are the dry planets? Let's have a look on the expansion planner. Let's have a look at the Rek'Valar. So that one's got Leviathan in. That's next to my capital. There's Vokon. Right, that's the one over there, and that one's there. Yeah, so I think I'll be colonizing there next. Let's check it out. It's yeah, I'll probably have J.I.H.A.D be the colonizing here as usual, but I probably need to get more Rek'Valar out at some point. So let's make a colony ship on Cam, and I don't have enough minerals, so it's gonna have to wait a little bit. Right, that I'm out as well. I want to actually change my policies. Now I'm not sure how this works these days because there was a change made to it. So basically you can stockpile more food. I'm going to upgrade it to 1,000. Now currently you can see I'm getting 18% growth bonus for that amount of food, and it's based on how much population you have, I believe, in comparison. So if we take a look at the growth of a person here, from food surplus I'm getting plus 0.01, so that might be down to that 48. That's what I think it means, or it could just mean the 200 amount. To be honest, I don't know. Perhaps we'll see coming up after I've changed this. So let's come in here, let's go to balanced and select yes. So this now should change. Hopefully the month went by. Yeah, we are currently stockpiling food. Until our stockpile is full, we get no bonus pop growth. So I've lost that until it gets to 1,000. How's the growth on? Right, that guy actually is fully grown now. I actually need to move someone off here. In fact, I'm gonna do that now. So let's resettle that and move on to the new colony. Let's put that to there. Okay, resettle. Yeah, if we check that again, what's the growth? Do we get any sort of bonus? No, I'm not even getting the 0.1 anymore, but perhaps I'll get it back, or even a larger amount when it gets to 1,000. I'll have to remember, or at least try to remember to check it out. Alright, we have colonized that new world. Excellent. So this is what I certainly want to focus on, to move over to that sector and group those up coming up. This place, money's looking great. Arguably should be terraforming more. So which outposts would I like to get rid of? There's a continental world up there. If I terraform now, I could get rid of that outpost. It's not a bad idea. So yeah, let's do that to an arid world. Okay. Actually, having said that, it's quite isolated, isn't it? So I don't think I'll do that one because I can't add it to a sector easily. What can I do? What can I do? I think I'm gonna terraform this planet next. It will allow me to get rid of that outpost without affecting my borders too much in theory. I could have done down there perhaps, but that world's pretty rubbish, so I'll delay that one. Yeah, I definitely might want to make an outpost there coming up. Yeah, other than that as well, when I took a minute out, I rejigged my sectors. Wasn't getting much energy out of this, so I've increased that amount. All of them are on 75% now, which should be fine. I think they'd be alright. Yeah, even if they're not getting tons in resources, they look it. So that's helped with that, earning a lot, which means I can terraform quicker. And maybe I should get constructors out to get more mines built perhaps, or get more science. I've in fact yeah, brought the constructor down. I'm expecting to find stuff in there. Other than that, what am I doing? Saving up for colony ship, I think, and also, yeah, I need to work on certain places. I need to get my fleet up, and so on.
System survey complete.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's surprising. Well, that's all surveyed, and yet I didn't find anything. Now, previously, when I've done this in a different patch, you would find a ton of engineering. Maybe... Yeah, maybe I'm not getting a ton of engineering, because these days you can actually make use of this. So if I have mega engineering and the right amount of minerals, like 20,000, I can actually, yeah, repair it. So what about this as well? I'm not sure I've clicked on this before. Dyson sphere. I also need mega engineering. So it's, I believe it's just a tech maybe, rather than a ascension perk I need for these. So if I can get that up and running, I can get an extra 400 energy monthly in exchange for 40k production, which is a heck of a lot. But 400 is a heck of a lot of energy as well. Yeah, that's certainly an aim, put it that way. So that science ship, well, I haven't done that, so let's go and bring that over there. It might be a big source of science. It is within our territory these days. Okay, let's get to here and make a colony ship. I guess I keep on doing a Gennaro low. Yeah, maybe I should be getting more Flara out. You know what? Oh, there's a society bonus there, so it is good for science. There's many cleared tiles. I don't have Gennaro.
Research complete.
Okay, research is done. Extra nav capacity, good. Really start to get my ship numbers up, hopefully. Oh, hang on a sec. Telepathy. It's staying here for whatever reason. So even though it's... well, it's rare like that one. Yeah, that's good though. Haven't got any research progress on it, so I'm not sure why that's the case, but good nonetheless. Fleets. Modules here. That's rather nice actually. There's another core, which I would like, but I think I'll go for that. Increases my fleet levels. This used to cost influence, it no longer does anymore, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty damn good, I think. Okay, and what did I just get? Oh, naval capacity. Okay, if the right, that's not reached it yet. Hopefully it reaches in time. Right, colony ship was made. This place I can basically turn over whenever I think it's done, apart from maybe the old tile I wouldn't mind looking around with. I definitely need more J.I.H.A.D here actually. Put some there in a bit. Okay. This place I want to move over relatively soon as well. Wouldn't mind moving some populace here. Right, so where do I want a capital here? I think I'm actually going to put a capital there long term. That tile, and that tile are the middle ones. So yeah, I think that's the best place for it long term. I'm gonna short term make, well, I want a frontier clinic, don't I? First increase the growth rate. So let's get that up, and then after that I'll get the slave processing, and then temples and stuff. Right.
Tile blocker cleared.
Right. Keep an eye over here then. survey it, of course, before I can make the outpost. Okay. Right, yeah, a ton of physics, very nice. Let's make that. So this is a bit of luck on my part, that I'm hopefully going to be able to get back over here when I had previously blocked it. Yeah, I'm going to take advantage of it. Should I continue surveying that? I guess I should. Right. That's going up. Where do I want to terraform next as well? Maybe there. I think I will terraform here. Did I actually terraform that? I can't even remember if I did it or not. No, I didn't. Right, I completely forgot after all that. Yeah, let's get that done. So I need to save that for the next one again.
System survey
Unless
complete.
I can actually find a terraform resource. Scientists. Right, yeah, physics. Need to get a constructor over there. Let's get that over here. Let's check to see if we can... No. Influence is looking iffy. If I'm colonizing a lot, it's going to continue to go down. So yeah, I really need to get rid of these outposts now. It's a main focus. How's my fleet size?
System survey
probably.
complete.
Right, that's done. Let's get this. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's make a cruiser. Right, the Corvette I had exploring up here has done its job. I'll wait a while though before I take a minute out to have a look through all that and set it on its way again. How big is the Earth fleet? So I can't see it anymore. It must have moved. Right, so I had that go down there, but there's nothing to get there, as it turns out. Instead, I can go make that. Governor leveled up. Nice. Right. Colony ship is nearly done.
Construction complete.
Okay, Cam Prime. Oh, that reminds me of something. I got. Why is that moving? No. Yeah, I'm gonna colonize here with it. Yeah, I need to make those ship modules on the place side ready for it. That's the best energy currently. Okay, let's go and make them here. So it's crew quarters and engineering bay. Okay. Right.
Construction complete.
Spaceborne cradle finished. Okay. I should probably wait for that to get in before making more ships. Actually, I'm not sure if it retroactively increases the fire rate, chance to hit and tracking. Might be just new ships you make. Okay, oh, spaceport, let's get that done. Okay. Right, let's get Jannar off to that. Right, let's make a temple. This is interesting. Governing ethics shift in the United Nations of Earth. They're more pacifistic. I thought they were pacifistic already. Okay. Let's come back in here, see if it updates it.
was gonna dis...
Yeah, so maybe they... I think they were fanatic egalitarian before, that's what it might have been. Now they've dropped one in terms of pacifism. Doesn't change too much, really. For me, anyway. Okay, food's about to hit the new cap. Right, so 18% amount is the same as it was before, so it's not really changed anything. The food surplus amount has gone back up to plus 0.01, so I don't think you really gain anything from that, it would appear. Not that I can tell, but of course if you got into trouble, at least you'd have a surplus in a war if you lacking food, for instance, and yeah, your food colonies are being taken. At least you'd have more of a surplus than 200, but it doesn't appear to be much of a bonus other than that. Magnetic Miracle. Okay. What's going on here? There's a temporary bonus in science. Not really useful because it doesn't have any... Well, it has a bit of science, I guess. Physics and energy credits are good here. Right.
Colonization in progress.
Right. So continue. Right, let's make... Well, I'd like a paradise dome there actually coming up, but I don't quite have it yet. I'll make that there though in the time being. Move over to there. Got a couple of blank tiles here. Let's make a mining network, I guess. There. I don't really mind what's made there, so let the sector decide.
System survey complete.
Okay, right, Mesa is surveyed. Let's get this back down where? Over here? Right. Still haven't found the last terraform resource. I mean, it's not
complete.
Absolutely crucial. I can terraform without it, but it's a heck of a lot more expensive for me. But yeah, we'll see how things go. So didn't quite get that, but I've got those two, and that pushes back their border. They could make an outpost over here to block me off again, but in theory I can get over to this part of the map now again, which could be important. Who knows? May allow me to go after the likes of the Dis League, who I think I'm still rivaling actually. Slightly above me on here, but I might have a better fleet. So what's over here then? There's certainly some things in the area that I might want to go and kill. Yeah. As long as they're not protecting planets. There's that over there. I might want to make another outpost coming up to stop them from colonizing it. There's not many... well, I'm holding the Alt key to bring that back on, basically. And yeah, no habitals over here whatsoever apart from that system. So not especially important over here. Let's... but I might as well go... I think there is one alien quest I've got to do, so I'll bring my main fleet over. I could do with another scientist now, definitely. Nothing new in here, though.
Construction complete.
Right, our border friction should have gone up a lot because of that. Yeah, minus 450 now, but that didn't really change anything. We're already hated each other. Arguably might make them more likely to declare war on me. But I'm in a much better position these days. I have defensive pact with those guys. I'm really strong myself, so I'm not too worried about that. yeah, hopefully I'm right not to be too worried about that. Right, that got done. I'm going to start making... Oh, that's now within my territory. Let's get that back up there then. It's going to take a while. Is there a good mineral here? Yes, there is. Let's go and grab that then. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get my fleets up soon though and really start to threaten some of these in terms of being stronger than in fleet power. We're getting there now, definitely. Okay, what's... Right, I think... Yeah, there's a few of these which I can actually... I need to upgrade spaceports all of the western sector from memory. Let's just get those done, increase my fleet capacity. Okay. That's some mineral spent. What else do I need to spend it on?
Research complete.
That's basically done, so I'm going to be handing that over next. I need to work on that still. Right, so Fleet Academy came in. And the ability to do an edict. Which happens to be Grand Fleet. So that's extra nav capacity, ship repair speed, ship upgrade cost for a lot of influence. It's not worthwhile yet. Right, so the new options here, so don't need that quite yet. That's what I need, the ability to upgrade my capital. Just still don't have. That's reducing resettlement cost. I do actually want that a lot. That's cheap. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. Let's upgrade my spaceport here then. I'm gonna get rid of the farm and build the Fleet Academy when I can
System
afford it.
survey complete.
And then I'll start making more ships. Right, let's do that, I guess. Go there. Okay. Last one will be the battleship. That's the plan. Okay, temple incoming. How many population here have we got? 3, 2 on the way. And I can upgrade capital. Talk phone. Don't have a great place for it. This place is good for energy credit, so I think I'll place the talk phone there. Yeah. Could get rid of the physics. I don't really value it all that much, but I don't think it will. Right. So what is that? Don't know. Once I kill those, I'll have a look for another scientist to hire.
Construction
Definitely need
complete.
to get surveying the debris. Mining station's done. Let's bring it back.
Construction complete.
Oh, you know what I've been forgetting about? The whole point of terraforming that and colonising there in part was to get rid of the outpost, and I haven't done. So let's get rid of that. So many things to remember, very easy to forget. So my border's going to change, hopefully not too negatively. Construction. Could probably afford another place to terraform. Maybe I should terraform again then. Well, if it did change my borders, it didn't change it a lot. In fact, that's now within my borders. Right. Oh, I got a lot of minerals all of a sudden again. Yeah, I'm gonna spend on cruises. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
This shouldn't be hard at all.